Strange game.
Yeah, it was. I mean, first half we were poor, but poor. I would say poor going forward, but defensively, I thought we done great. Jason and Andy defended the box really well. Callum and Tags tucked in nice and narrow. Neil didn't have too many saves to make, albeit they had a number of corners. But we didn't get the grips with it, and we don't need to be told that it wasn't our best performance, but we got the grips with their formation in the second half. Gave a much better account of ourselves. Probably, we're the better team in the second half, and 2 goals. Flanny deflected the free kick, and Robbo with a fantastic finish. So, we have found out for ourselves in recent weeks that possession counts for nothing. It's all about goals, and we managed to get one more than Stranraer on Saturday, and we walk away with 3 points. So, we're absolutely over them.
Heavy park, wasn't a good surface.
No, the pitch was heavy, but listen, we're not making any excuses. We just weren't quite at it. We didn't hit the standards that we're capable of. We were a little bit sloppy in possession in the first half. And in fairness to Stranraer, I thought they played really well first half. So we take nothing away from them. If they play like that between now and the end of the season, they'll be absolutely fine. But it's about winning games, and that's all that matters really. Yes, we want to play nice, attractive football and get our good, players on the ball in good attacking areas. But Saturday was pleasing from the point of view that the boys really dug in, stuck together, put their bodies on the line. Big Andy Graham making a fantastic last ditch clearance off the goal line at 2-1. So no, listen, it was absolutely fantastic. As disappointed as I was with the performance in terms of possession, I was absolutely over the moon with the kind of character that the boys had, and that just never saved their attitude. They stayed in the game. At 1-0 you've always got a chance, and we said that at half time. At 1-0 the next goal is massive, and we managed to get it, and as soon as we got that goal you could see it sucked the life out of the Stranraer players, and their fans started getting a wee bit more anxious, and we were able to keep that pressure on, and John Robertson with a fantastic volley.
Robbo says he only scores special goals. He's a workhorse, and he doesn't get many, but that was well tucked away.
Yeah, it was a great finish, and John made it look a hell of a lot easier than what it actually it was. He was in the right place at the right time. It sat up nicely for him, but he still had to go and hit the target with it, and he absolutely buried it. Yeah, so we were delighted for him. John's been very consistent all season. He's he puts in a hell of a shift in the engine room in the midfield for us, and delighted that he got the goal.
We move on this week to Peterhead at home. Again, another team that's in a false position.
I think they are in a false position, and I keep expecting them to get a result and to start climbing the table, and let's hope that doesn't happen on Saturday against us. But you look right throughout their team, they've got some fantastic players, and just for whatever reason they're not ticking at the moment, and but I'm pretty sure Jim McAnally's doing all he can to try and get the best out of the players, and they've got some great individuals, like I say. They just need to try and put it all together collectively, and but we expect a difficult game. They've given us 3 difficult games up to now, 1 in the cup, and we're expecting no different on Saturday.
Again, the results went for us last weekend with both Brecon and Every dropping points.
Yeah, it was 2 great. The last 2 weekends have been fantastic. Obviously we could have done without Livingston winning at the weekend, but listen, we can't expect all 3 of those teams to win, to lose even every weekend when we win. So we're back up to second in the table, which is where we were when I first took the job. So hopefully we can close the gap on Livingston, and that's what we'll try and do between now and the end of the season. Keep trying to put pressure on them, and I think it's very important that we don't forget about the teams that are coming behind us either. I think Gus McPherson's done fantastic with Queen's Park. Obviously Barry has gone in at East 5. They're on a fantastic run as well. So it's important that we concentrate on what we can do, and I keep saying that we can only control what we can do, and let's not worry about what other teams are doing. But I think we'd be very naive of us to think that it's just between ourselves, Airdrie and Livingston. There's a lot of good teams in this league, and we respect them all.
Obviously Isaac leaving during the week there, disappointed with that one?
No, listen, it was one of those things. It was a mutual agreement in the end. It just hadn't worked out for Isaac in my time here as manager. I brought him back from Stirling Albion, and he just didn't quite have the impact that we were hoping for. So we wish Isaac well. He's a lovely kid. He's away back down to London, and believe he's going to sign with Billericay Town down there. So we wish him well with that. Listen, he's going home, so it's a big. As I know myself, it's hard being away from home. At a young age, and Isaac was up here for the last year and a half or so, away from his family and friends, and I think it suited both parties. Isaac to go back down the road, try and play some regular football, and it frees up a bit of money for us to bring someone else in.
Anybody in, Jim, this week?
We'll hope to have at least one done, and a new face added to the squad for Saturday. But yeah, we're working on 2 or 3 at the moment. But it's like anything; they're not done till they're signed. And we won't name names as of yet. But we hope to at least have one by next weekend.
Any injury worries for Saturday?
No, everybody's came through the game on Saturday fine. I mean, the pitch was a bit heavy, so the boys will have some tired legs, no doubt, for tonight's training session. But no concerns. Everybody's fit and raring to go, and confidence is high at the moment. So it's a happy camp.